shape up. You better understand. To my heart I must be true. Oh, you're the one that I want.
In the first little film, Nicole was a woman who escaped her responsibilities for a sort of a brief weekend affair. It was a fairy tale structure, a kind of a classic tale of escaping from everyday life and then having to return to those particular constraints. In this particular film, Baz wanted to evoke an evolution of the Chanel No. 5 woman. This woman now was very active in the world. She had a job, she had a child, she was able to be herself, natural, she was close to her body and her soul, she was able to express that through sport. She was able to love her child and also to find the work-life balance quite difficult and to have some tensions within her relationship. And I think that Gisele also embodies this woman. When you choose clothes with Carl and with his team, Virginie, you are obviously working with not only the character that Baz was creating with Gisele, but you're dealing with the physicality of the person themselves. These clothes were chosen out of the Dubai collection. We were able to use the tunics that kind of gave us this leggy elegance, this ability to move through space. Karl Lagerfeld is an extraordinary creator. He has idea upon idea. And one of my favourite things was the discovery of putting the No. 5 on the back of the wetsuit. And seeing that in the sketch that he made and seeing Baz just being so inspired by that, just kind of such simplicity. He got to the essence of the matter in a truly Chanel way. It's such a pleasure to work with him, to be allowed to watch him work, to go into the atelier. I have realised so many not only childhood dreams, but dreams that I had last week by being allowed into the process, especially as a designer, because you see just the level of attention to detail, the craftsmanship, the extraordinary commitment that Carl has and Chanel as a company have to maintaining this French savoir-faire. It really is the essence of the house, that the clothes are about responding to real women's lives. Carl takes that tradition and plays with it, expresses it, twists it, makes it work with a sense of humour and also pushing it in the future. So the strongest contrast is the most delicate, beautiful, pale pink chiffon, single appliqued feathered dress worn with a beautiful pair of sequined tennis shoes or sneakers. And to me, that is inherently the spirit of the clothing, the inherent easiness of mixing high and low, as Chanel did in her life, real and fake. She would wear real pearls with fake pearls. So it was these constant paradoxes that I think are reflected in the film in a completely different way, but are very important to the culture of Chanel. The Chanel archives are extraordinary. What's incredible at Pantin is that the archive has started to put together so many resources that allow people like ourselves who try to keep telling the story of Chanel in a different way. I mean, the whole history of the packaging of the box and the bottle. It's those details, those surprising things, those little inspirational bombs that go off in your head. What a wonderful resource for all of us who have a love for things Chanel to be able to go and refer to all of that and the knowledge of the people that run the archives. They provide a vocabulary, they provide the grammar for us to tell the story.